What is up, guys? It is Max here, and today I am back with another episode of the computer build series. I like saying computer. Deal with it. So yeah, today we are going to be taking a look at the motherboard, which is going to be, for my computer, an MSI B75MA-P45. So yeah, really long name, and I'd much rather prefer to do this with a separate camera than I would with just like my laptop, but it's all I have. So you have to wait until I actually build a new computer for me to do better things. So yeah, this is what it comes in. This is the case. Pretty dang big. Things that it has on it just says that there's overclocking Genie 2, which means I can overclock in 1 second apparently, which is nice. Click BIOS 2, no clue what that is. And there's PCI Express GEM 3? Yeah, this GEM Gen 3. Oh, Gen 3, Generation 3. Yeah, so I can use PCI Express for my video card, which is nice. It has a friendly GUI apparently. Has one-touch overclocking. It's gaming mouse optimized, which is nice because I have a gaming mouse that I will be using. And overclocking profile expert, which I do not know what that means. Either way. So, this motherboard is compatible with Windows 8. It's 22nm CPU ready, which is how big the Intel Core i5 is, which I have back there as always in my computer. I actually think you can see it. See that little black box with things? Yeah, that's the case. Oh well. So yeah, it supports the Intel Core series. I can show you that right there. Yeah, see it says supports Intel. It's compatible with Windows 7, and it has an Intel chipset, B75. No clue what that is. Let's find out. Okay, so let's open this baby up. So, here is the quick installation guide for the motherboard. What it is, it's just some simple instructions in billions of languages, so we don't need to look at that. These are the SATA cables for the motherboard, which I will be using for my SSD and such things like that. Oh, here's the drivers and utility CD for the motherboard. That's good. Keep that to the side. And finally, it just tells you how to install Windows XP, but that doesn't matter because I'm not using Windows XP. Alright, let's remove this cover and take a look at this beautiful motherboard. So this motherboard is not a full-size standard ATX, it is a micro ATX motherboard. Or is it mini? I'm pretty sure it's micro ATX. But yeah, so, I'm going to be super careful right now. It's not a good thing to do this, but I'm going to take it out of its casing right now, just so I can show you like the inner contents of what this motherboard holds. Okay. I will actually be doing some installations in this video or in a separate video, not sure yet. I'm going to be installing some things on the motherboard. I'm going to be installing the motherboard itself. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to take the motherboard here, and I'm going to place it on the static bag the anti-static bag that it came in. So that'll be better. Alright. Let's see, what do we have here? Sorry you can't see this again because I'm recording from my laptop and as it is, I don't have a real camera. So yeah. Okay, so if I can do this correctly, I will show you things on the motherboard. Right. So, I'm going to hold it by its edges with the static bag. If you could see that one blue slot in the middle, I'm gonna point to it with my nose like, jeez, no, I can't do that, okay. There is one slot right here. This is the PCI Express slot for the graphics card. The RAM slots are over here. Those four things, the ones that are black and blue, that is the RAM. Also, next to the RAM, just above it, is the CPU, the holder for the CPU. It has a black cover on it right now so that you don't screw up the pins. And anything else? Okay, so this side of the motherboard just has all the connections like the USB 2.0 and 3.0, HDMI out, mic in, mic out, things like that. So yeah, over here it has the SATA cables. Very nice. Okay. So, the white cable is the fastest SATA cable. I assume that's a SATA 3 cable. All the other ones are SATA 2 or SATA 1 cables. Not sure which. But that doesn't matter. Okay. So we have this. Yeah. So this motherboard is going to support the processor, which I will actually get right now if I can reach it. Hold on. Alright, so I just reached back there, and I took the processor, which, backwards. Yeah, so this is the processor. The processor works with this motherboard, which is very nice. I would install it now, and you know what? Alright, let's think about this. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I basically showed you everything there is to show about the motherboard, because I can't explain how to install it right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you here, and you can watch the installation of some parts, the parts that I already reviewed, except for the things like the graphics card, which I didn't review yet, which is back there in that box. I'm not going to install the graphics card, I'm going to review it first and then install it. But right now, what we're going to do is install the processor, and we're going to install the motherboard itself into the case. So, see you guys there. Alright, so guys, what I ended up doing is linking the motherboard build itself into another video, because I actually couldn't, like, successfully shorten it, in a way, on, in Vegas Pro. So what I did was I linked the full 34-minute long, or actually no, the 28-minute long motherboard build, in another video. So yeah, you can click in the link in the center of this little, like, black square that you're looking at, and it will take you there. But yeah, I just couldn't fit it in this video because it was way too long, and, like, it would just be absurd. So yeah, click on the link to see the motherboard build itself. If you don't want to see it and you just want to see the finished product, then just please continue watching. So yeah, again, sorry for that. Alright, so this is the finished first part of the installation of the motherboard. Again, what's it called? I know the camera footage ran out, but all I did after that, like after the camera died and like stopped working, all I really did was insert some of the front panel connectors. I did some of the fans. That was about it. I didn't do anything major like install the processor or anything. You all saw that in the video before. After much frustration, I actually did get the motherboard to fit into the proper slots in the I/O shield. So yeah, and it took a little bit of work to actually position the standoffs in place, which you can't see. So yeah, that was kind of annoying. But either way, yeah, this is what it looks like in the end. It's pretty nice. Obviously, this is not the finished computer, but it is a pretty large portion of it done. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching this video. Like, favorite, subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff. This has been MaxBond67. Peace.